5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Why don't you call him? And where is he?
Yeah, let me call him. Assalamualaikum, bro. Okay, how are you?
Yeah.
Bro, where you at?
Man, upstairs going.
Waalaikumsalam. Oh, hi. I only want to call you guys.
Are you free now? You want to come join us at level 10 now? Yeah, right now. Yeah, please. Please come join us. We are waiting for you. Okay. Alright, bro, take care.
Is it coming?
Yeah.
He's coming, right?
It's coming. It's coming.
That's nice.
It's
So
okay.
we can discuss together.
Yeah.
Our time, right?
That's true, yeah.
Hi guys. Hey, okay.
Awesome.
How you doing? I'm good. How are you guys doing? Cool.
We are just chilling out because we just finished our class.
Wow. How about you?
This is my favorite drink, tea life. it's a bubble tea.
Seems nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. How does it taste?
Tastes very sweet, I guess. Very good.
Where did you get it?
Oh, I bought it in Paradigm, just behind the campus, right there. Quite near.
I don't. This is my first time of seeing it. I've not seen something.
Yeah, I think you should try it.
Okay, I will give it a try.
Affordable. I think it's affordable because I saw it in social media, so it went viral.
Yes.
So yeah, it's
How
affordable.
about we go to the present and try?
Okay,
Have
cool.
car. We have car. Then we can drive there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you guys
that's
can,
good.
we can let you guys ride.
Yeah, sure.
Let's
Sure.
Is it now?
Yeah, sure. Now.
Okay.
Now, please.
Let's go. Serious now? Let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
We need to order bubble tea from their brand and we need to wait for 30 minutes.
Oh no. Does it mean it's quite long, right? And wasting our time.
Yeah.
Any suggestion? I think I have suggestion. How about we go to Family Mart? Because they also offer bubble tea.
Oh, Family Mart?
Yes,
They
Family Mart.
also have bubble tea.
Yeah, they have bubble tea and they also have food.
Yeah.
So they have food and drink.
Okay, why not?
Alright, let's go.
Finally, I have bubble tea. It tastes very nice. I love it. Wow. My impression about bubble tea now, 10 over 10.
Then what? Wow.
Yeah.
This first time, right? Yeah. First time.
How about you?
Yeah. I like the bubble tea, but something the bubble inside tastes like gum.
Oh.
Tastes me like gum. But
I like gum.
But
So is it nice?
Yeah,
You like
very
it,
nice.
right? Plenty of people come here because they could not manage to find tea shop that supply efficient enough in terms of the quantity. So we come here because we got choice, alternative or substitute. So we substitute from the tea light to Family Mart because Family Mart has lower demand than the tea light. So almost people come here buy bubble tea Family Mart and odeh-odeh. Odeh-odeh is like complimentary for bubble tea Family Mart. It's like how about I get all of you guys?
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Thank you.
I want two.
I want more.
Let's imagine we're all consumers. What makes us want to buy more apples or fewer apples? Prices. At $2, we'll say, nah, it's too expensive. Let's just get one. But if price drops to $1, we'll say, cool, let's get 3 apples now. Tastes and preferences. Hey, I saw an advert today. Apples are good for health. All of a sudden, I want to buy more apples. When tastes shift towards apples, demand for apples increases. Price of compliments. We say goods are complements of each other when they are normally bought together. For example, printer and ink cartridges, or bread and jam. If bread gets cheaper, what happens to our demand for jam? Well, bread gets cheaper, we buy more bread, so we'll buy more jam. Price of substitutes. Substitutes are goods that are bought for the same purpose. For instance, Pepsi and Coke are substitutes. When price of Pepsi drops, we'll start to think, hey, let's buy fewer cans of Coke and switch to Pepsi. They're the same thing anyway. So when price of Pepsi drops, demand for Coke decreases. Income. You know, we all have this lust for material stuff, and we think that when we make more money, we are going to buy more of this and this and that. These goods are called normal goods. When our income increases, we want to get more normal goods, like cars. There's another category of goods called inferior goods. For example, food from roadside stalls. Perhaps your income increases, think, this food is inferior. You have more money, you want to eat in a restaurant now. When our income increases, we demand fewer inferior goods. Expectation of prices.
There's a drought going on in Thailand. Shortage of rice in the near future is expected.
Crap, no rice? Man, I think the price of rice is going to increase. Better go buy and stock up some rice now. So if we think future prices of rice will increase, our demand for rice today increases. Population. When the number of people on an island increases, the demand for houses increases. When population increases, demand for something will increase. So this is the summary.
Okay, another factor of inflation demand good is expectation future price. Okay, as we know, as the consumer, when they know expectation future price would be rise, so the demand for today will be higher. For example, is the price of rice would be higher in tomorrow, so demand for buying rice for today is higher. There is similarity in there is similarity when the consumer expect the future price of goods would be for, they would be postponed to buy the something good. So in the future they will pay for less price. So this is for expectation future price. So we better go buy and stock out if the price is higher. Okay.
So, for the advertisement expenditure, they are made by a firm to promote the sales of its product, which is an important factor determining the demand for a product, especially the product of the firm, which is give the advertisement to influence the consumer in a favor of product. Advertisements are also given in a various media, social media, such as newspaper, radio, and television. When advertisement prove successfully, they cause an interest and increase in the demand for the product.
The factors that influence demand is consumer market. What is consumer market? Consumer market is a very system that allows us to purchase products, goods, and services. Each time you buy product or services, you are participating in a consumer market. The consumer market is the umbrella that covers all the segments and can be created in a huge market. And in this case, bubble tea. Bubble tea is a beverage product with many different brands and flavors. Bubble tea is a high demand product nowadays because college students and every level of age, they tend to love to buy bubble tea. Another example for consumer market is when the population increases, the market demand will also increases, such as houses and cars. All right.
Okay. In conclusion of a change in price for related goods, in demand and supply, this is a what we call a substitute of a product. You know, for example, when we will have a tea and coffee. So when the demand is high, it will affect the substitute of a tea, which is coffee. So and the people will now go for coffee instead of tea, because the demand is high and the price will not change.
Hello, I'm here to talk about the income of the people. When we talk about income of the people, we're talking about the income, the salary, and the profit of people. Well, like example is all about demand for goods also depend upon income of the people. The more income, the demand goes up. As you earn, makes you more to need to purchase more things. For example, if you earn more money in your pocket, you will have the urge to go to a bigger restaurant to uh, buy more things because you have more in your pocket. When, as a result of the increase in income, the people demand increase, the whole of the demand curve goes lift upward or vice versa. So in essence, we're trying to say that the more you earn, the more your demand increases. Thank you.
Okay, consumer preference. What is consumer preference? It refers to the subjective of the individual taste. So that is the definition of it. So it measures by utility of various bundles of goods. So consumer taste first. It refers to the products and services that consumers consciously choose over others. Consumer tastes are so powerful that they can change how the business, the operation conduct in their activity. So the other is the taste and preference. So demand for commodity depends upon the taste and preferences of consumers. So a change in taste and preferences affects the level of demand of various goods. Consumers' preference may change because of changes in fashion, habits, and so on.